I may have spoken, sorry, let's start over, but I won't edit this, so it doesn't matter. I may have talked about this before, I may have spoken about this before, but this is my bin of, well, not just classic space, but classic space helmets and air tanks. Overall, these are my spares. Most of them, many of them are because I put in the layout people who work inside the buildings, again, in universe. They don't have helmets because they don't need helmets and they don't need air tanks. So they have hair. So so their helmets and their tanks, air tanks, ended up in here. So these are, and a few other things like this backpack thing here. But overall, and I think I got a couple Benny helmets in here, which are bigger. But these are my classic helmets and my air tanks. And even the gray ones that go on top of the, or on the front of the vehicles from 1978 to 1982. And so that's just something I keep. But when I was trying to build the 6901, that guy there, I just wanted to know if I actually had the minifig for that guy. And actually I don't. I actually don't have the minifig for that set. I have the minifig for this set, and you guys are already in there. And again, I'm not doing the review until I get the other ones built. But I decided to put all the minifigs that I had in storage together. So I had this bin full of my space minifigs, and part of, let me just get this thing over here, part of this bin full of space minifigs. And you can see that I still have the insectoids helmets in here. So this is not my classic space helmet. This is my next, and again, some of the minifig heads from Explorians and UFOs and whatever else. So that's what those are for. And I don't have any, and I obviously I have to, I just started putting the minifigs out here, and I didn't finish the ones that were not together. Like I got this at a lot. I think I just got this pretty recently, and so I'd have to put the arms and the hands back on him, and this guy and this guy, and you know, this guy, RoboForce, not necessarily my favorite. So but let's just go through this. So I took all my minifigs that were in storage out, and I put them on base plates. And this is probably, I want to say less than half of the minifigs that I own, space minifigs that I own, because of course the layout has, I don't know how many minifigs are in the layout, but the minifigs in the layout, I have lots of minifigs in the layout. And of course I have the minifigs that were on those 100 sets I already did, which are all back up there or in storage. So I have at least 100 more, and plus the tons that are in the layout. Now the ones in the layout I did not fix up yet. So I got, for the whites and the reds anyway, and some of the yellows and the blues, I got the stickers from brickstickershop.com, and I fixed all these minifigs. So all these minifigs have nice stickers on them now, if they didn't have good logos before, especially the reds and the whites. Because especially the reds and the whites are the oldest, and they would not have the logos faded. But also, some of the yellows were bad. Although some of the yellows are still original. This guy, I think, oh, maybe he's not. Some of these are still original logos, but a lot of them have, this guy, that guy back there is still original. And the black, each one of them has a sticker on it. So I'm glad I did it. And so I would have to now take all these guys and swap out with the guys that I have in the storage in my my blue boxes, my wooden boxes out in the garage, and start swapping out the minifigs that are there. Because most of those have to have the stickers put on their torsos. So anyway, let's start over here. So this is my red and blue. I put the original blue, and then Benny's, and then of course Wild Style. This is my whites. I have more whites than anything else, at least in storage. And even, see, some of these guys were already in the layout, and I took them out of the layout for whatever reason. They were just not, I guess I was working on something, and so they're, probably when the layout was bigger. And then we have the yellows, and then the blacks over here. And I found out that I don't have the black helmets for these guys, because I put them on these guys with these, again, Brick Sticker Shop sent me the stickers for the original test logo, and I put them on there. I don't have too many black guys here, black minifigs. Most of my black minifigs are in the layout. and then the pinks, and the light gray, and then the green. Again, I have more than one. I have 6 or 8 greens because I bought so many of Peter Reed's mech. But I think, again, they're all in layout. So that's the original: red, white, yellow, black, and blue. And so the new ones would be obviously the pink and the gray, which you have to make from that little minifig that came in this set. And if you took the set apart, you see that they'd have a light gray, light blay torso with the Classic Space logo on it. And then you have to get the gray pants and the gray hands and the gray helmet from the old Castle sets. And I have 4 of these guys in the layout and 1 here. So, but those are quote unquote the classic guys. And then you get into the very next set, which is back here, the Futuron guys. And actually, surprisingly, actually not that surprisingly, because I've talked about how much I don't really love Futuron. But I have, this is my extent of Futuron guys, besides, again, the very few that are in the layout and the sets that I just built. Out of the 100, I think I built, what, 4 or 5 Futuron sets, maybe more. But I do not have a lot of Futuron minifigs, straight up. I wasn't that interested, as I said, with Futuron, and therefore I don't have a lot of Futuron minifigs. I do have lots of 6990, the first space monorail, so I would imagine that a lot of these minifigs were from the monorail sets that I got. Anyway, so it went from Futuron to Blacktron. Now, Blacktron is one of the unique sets, series of minifigs. So in the front here, we got the ones from Space Police 3. I got 2 torsos from Space Police 3, and then the collectible minifig Blacktron guy, which I thought was good. The other thing that you'll notice is that there are 2 guys here in the end where their chest plates are whiter than the rest of them. And again, that's Brick Sticker Shop. Those are actual stickers, which are slightly different. I don't know if it's a copyright thing, but they are slightly different than the original printed. But they're good enough, and I like it. I think the guy back here is also stickers because he's always bright. So those are my Blacktron minifigs. Again, not all of them, but a lot of them. And then we went into Space Police, and Space Police are didn't I write Space Police out here? I could have sworn they could be here, but they're not. I think all my Space Police sets have all the minifigs are over there. I forgot to bring them down, and even over here in my Space Police, so you can see them all laying down here. I started throwing them all over here when I was going through my minifigs. But I also got the new collectible minifig Space Police guys. I think I bought 8 of those, and so they're all piled in here because I got Space Police there and I got Space Police up there. So all my Space Police sets have minifigs on them already. So all my Space Police are already accounted for in their sets. So, and I don't think I have any Space Police at all in the layout. I tried to have 1 minifig from every theme after Futuron, because I got more than 1 Futuron minifig in the layout, but I think I have M-Tron and Space Police and Blacktron 2. I think I have 1 of each theme, and that's probably, maybe that's where that guy is. Again, I didn't buy a lot of those sets, so I don't think I'll be able to complete all of them without ordering minifigs, but I'm sure I can build the actual sets. But Space Police are all accounted for. They're all with their sets. So after Space Police came Blacktron 2, or sorry, M-Tron. I got lots of M-Tron guys. And again, all my M-Tron guys up there have their respective guys, minifigs. And then Blacktron 2. And then it gets Ice Planet in the back. And you see now I've already built a bunch of Ice Planet sets. And then UFO, and then Spirius, and Unitrons, and Roboforce, all up here. And again, you don't see, and Explorians, lots of Explorians. I don't know why I have lots of Explorians. Again, not my favorite theme. I like them. I mean, there's enough. There was 1 or 2 sets in every theme that I liked. But in the end, I wanted to see how far I would get with all the minifigs that I had. So again, I have to fix some of these. Again, I mentioned these guys. And then this was, I always forget, Mars Mission or Mission to Mars, which one these guys came in. And this guy was just here because he's trans yellow. So I made sure I got a trans yellow guy. And then back here again, collectible minifigs. These guys also collectible minifigs. And then the alien here, which usually is in layout. And then again, Mars mission or mission to Mars. Again, I don't know which. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. And so this is kind of what I have to work with when I'm building all these sets right now. And I believe from 6900 to 6991, I'll be able to complete most of them with minifigs. Now there's going to be a few Futurons, because again, I'm pretty low on Futurons here. And I only have one red guy here, one blue guy left, because again, the 6800 to 6899, there's a few blue guys that got in there, but I got lots of yellow guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yellow minifigs, and then a black 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least six black Futron minifigs, which is fine. So I should be able to handle Futron from 6900 to 6991 and see what happens after that. Spirius and Unitron, not looking good. So we'll see what happens. I always like these funky helmets, and I have the red ones too. But it's going to be interesting to put those guys together and to see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. I thought since I had the minifigs out like this, I would show you what I have here. One point in the future, I might take all the minifigs out of all my creations and put them all together. But that seems to be a lot of work that I don't want to do. And so I'm going to be lazy and just show you what I have here. My overflow collection right now. And I'm going to start, as I said, I got the 6900 and 6901, and there's two of them. And then we'll go, and this, by the way, is also 6902, which, again, I found very, very odd. There's actually a few repeats in the first 10. And I think I have to build an Insectoids now. And so I'll get through that, and I'll put all these guys away, and I'll do the first 10 soon. The first 10 space sets from 6900 to 6909, and we'll go from there. Oh yeah, Fleet Orcs, 3 of them. I forgot that I had them, and they usually end up hidden in the layout somewhere, but I think there's 2 or 3 actually right now hidden in the layout. But I have to thank my good friends Chris and Mark for that. Fantastic idea. And so we'll just go on from here, and I'll keep on building and I'll keep on updating. And I just wanted to get a video up here from my cell phone because the last video wasn't so good from the laptop. So this is from the cell phone. High quality entertainment here. And I wanted to say hi. So you guys all stay safe, take care, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.